Take photos? I did not take photos inside. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I am a Tesla critic and I have a Cybertruck reservation. But who doesn't? I mean, let's be honest, having a Cybertruck reservation is like being friends with an Instagram model. You like talking about her, showing off her pictures to your friends, and you even lend her $100 that one time, but you are never bringing her home. Ever. I am also going to point something out that no one has ever said about Tesla before, and there have been a lot of things said about Tesla, including on this channel. But before that, let's start at the beginning. The Cybertruck unveiling. I was there, reporting live on the event, and more importantly, taking pictures for my Tinder profile. That was when Tesla still had a PR department, which they have since dismantled and replaced with Elon Musk's Twitter account. At that time, they still allowed independent media and not just Tesla fanboys with YouTube channels, but those days, much like the Cybertruck spec and price list, are gone. And I remember standing there with other journalists waiting for the big moment, and when it finally arrived and we saw, you know, what was brought on stage, we were like, that's funny, Elon's funny. So, when's the real truck gonna be here? And it took us a while, but we finally did realize that we were being, cyberpunked. Now, don't get me wrong, I did make a reservation anyway. I mean, I'm not an idiot. But the only cyber thing that has been delivered so far is this cyber backpack, which I actually use every day. It's very nice. It's not made by Tesla, that's why it's in production, but I put a link in the description of this video just in case if you want to get one as well. So why do I think the Cybertruck will not only be a flop in the long run, but will also very likely jeopardize Tesla's empire that until now has been unstoppable? I mean, the damn thing does have over 1 million reservations, so what in the world am I talking about? Well, let me tell you something that I don't think too many people realize. Ready? Tesla is a one-trick pony right now. They are essentially selling just one car model. What? This is insane! How could you? Wait. Let's really take a look at Tesla's lineup. First, let's dismiss the fact that it's more than a car company at this point. We used to think it would be more of an energy company, but at this point, its energy division has been a disappointment and has been passed by many other companies with only around 4% of market share. Tesla's 2022 solar roof installations are only 2% of its own last target. Let's also forget about the semi-truck, as it is a commercial vehicle and will never sell in real numbers as it shouldn't. And let's also dismiss the Model S and Model X, which production Tesla has not cared about for many years now, and according to Elon Musk, is only making them for, well, I'll let him break the news.
We're continuing to make them more for sentimental reasons than anything else.
So we're now left with the Model Y and the Model 3, which essentially make the vast majority of Tesla profits. But Alex, see? Those are two models, not one. But are they? I mean, you know they are the same car, right? They are essentially a before and an after pictures of an electric car Atkins diet. As a matter of fact, the majority of parts used for both of these cars are exactly the same. So if you really think about it, and I know Tesla fanboys with YouTube channels don't really like doing much of that, Tesla's entire empire relies on just one product, and that is not good. So the all-electric pickup truck is a huge opportunity for Tesla to really expand into a segment that a legitimate automaker has to be a part of, especially in America. 3 of the best-selling vehicles in the US by far are pickup trucks, the Ford F-150, the Chevy Silverado, and the Ram 1500. Tesla has to compete in that market, but it won't with the Cybertruck, and I'll tell you why. But before that, a quick reminder that this video is brought to you by Electron. Look, one of the biggest challenges with owning an EV is finding convenient and reliable ways of charging it. And it's no secret that most EV drivers like to charge at home. That's why Electron built the powerful V-Box in-home charging station. It provides up to 48 amps of power for your J1772 EV. It adds up to 46 miles of range per hour and fully charges your EV in under 6 hours. Simply plug in your car at night and wake up to a full charge in the morning. Get one today using the discount code in the description of this video. So, the Cybertruck first delivery date has been set. It is most likely going to be at the end of September, according to Elon Musk, which means, well, we don't really know when. It's already been delayed 3 times since its unveiling in 2019, so what's one more? Let's talk about why this may be a flop that Tesla can't really afford in the long run. Let's start with the fact that this is the very first time when Tesla is not the first one to market with a breakthrough electric car model. They are not even second, third, or fourth. Ford, GM, Rivian, Lordstown, and then GM again, by then, all have beat them to market. The Ford F-150 and the Chevy Silverado are by far the proven winners and trusted names for pickup owners. It will be not only hard to sell them an electric version of any pickup truck, but from a completely new brand they've never experienced is a million times harder. Secondly, how many people will even consider this to be a pickup truck? I mean, there is the unconventional, let's call it a design, which was obviously drawn by a drunk 5-year-old with a ruler. But at the end of the day, the Cybertruck is a lot of cyber and not as much of an actual truck. From the size of the bed to the features for a working small business owner or a construction worker, with many other competitor features simply not available at all, like the bi-directional charging, head-up display, instrument panel, or even an ability to easily adjust side mirrors or the air conditioning. You can't make it all up with a fart app.
The which one?
The fart app, you know.
Oh no, God no.
Excuse me. And I know what you're saying, Alex. There are more than 1 million reservations. It will be years until they all run out. No. Just no. We've already learned that lesson with the Model 3 long reservation list. After all of the delays, price increases, feature removals, and additions, very small percentage of those reservations have actually converted. And we should expect even smaller one for the Cybertruck because unlike the Model 3, there is already a stiff competition from the new and established brands. And let's remember that none of the reservation holders know what the features, specs, and price points even are. So none of them really know if they even want or can afford the trucks they've reserved. And of course, we gotta talk about something that Tesla fanboys love to brag about, which is the very unique and one-of-the-kind architecture of the Cybertruck. From the exoskeleton and the structural battery to the stainless steel body and the bulletproof glass. Well, unless a middle-aged man lightly throws small metal balls at it. But as many benefits as these new technologies bring, they may take away just as many. Make no mistake about it, it will be expensive to fix, have limited repair options, long part replacement delays, and a higher likelihood of totaling the truck even after relatively small collisions. Let's also remember that the only other company that has tried to mass produce a car with a stainless steel body, the DeLorean, went bankrupt after building less than 10,000 of them. And of course, there are many other disadvantages, like the truck being too big for many garages and parking spots, here pictured with a random, mildly popular 5'8" YouTuber for scale. Also, only having one color, which is very hard to maintain, as anybody with a stainless steel refrigerator knows. And just in case if you haven't noticed, I think that color choices are important. Of course, the fact that Elon Musk himself has said multiple times that he doesn't really care if the truck flops. Imagine any other CEO saying that about their most anticipated product. Now, with the above said, obviously none of this will matter during the first year or two, when the biggest Tesla fans will be gladly buying every single Cybertruck that Tesla makes, but at some point, this may become Tesla's biggest mistake. Now, remember how we talked about the Tesla Model Y, you know, the chubby Model 3? Well, it is the best-selling EV in the world right now. But did you also know there are over 30 alternatives, all electric, on the market this year? If you didn't, I've listed all of them for you right here. Yeah, stayed up all night. And some of them might actually surprise you. So check them out, and as always, remember to stay charged.